Hello, I'm Tony Raston, and first of all, I apologize. I am not doing the Mario Brothers saga right now. There's just a few things that are happening, and it's sort of just going to be put on a little bit of a hold right now. Best case scenario is probably mid-August, mid to late August. Who knows? I'll probably have to double up on the episodes anyways. Probably make it like an hour-long special. But anywho, we're not talking about Mario Saga. We're here to talk about Yoshi news. And first of all, it's family friendly. It's kids safe. It's all nice. But there are a few issues I have with it, and first of all, it's not that I hate the company. First of all, there is a big partnership we have between us, TVC, and Yoshi News. There is a big company, and I am good friends with the creator and the owner. And I guess the first thing I should start with is a little bit of background. That's actually a newspaper company, technically. A small little newspaper company here in Posen. And they make little newsletters that go weekly circulation in Posen Consolidated Schools. For many of you who probably do or don't know. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the group that makes the video series. And all the bigger and grander stuff. So, I guess it's best to start out that the group really got its kick into this year, 2012. It got its kick probably weeks before TVC showed up. And this is during the era TVC was a page, it wasn't a group yet. We didn't converse until about March. Just a reminder of you guys. So I'll give basically a quick backstory of us. First of all, we had the page in January. Game Critics was gonna premiere in February, March. Caused some controversy. We cut ourselves down to a group. End of story. And really, that's just about it. With Yoshi News, they got its start at the point of the page era, when we were a page, not a group. When we transversed, that's when things really started to become a little more coherent. And what I mean by that is that we're starting to get into friendly competition with the web series here. With me doing the reviews, rants, tributes, etc., and him doing his web series. So, I guess it's best to start off with its main one and its number one, the Yoshi. This kicked off February 16th, 2012, and it's currently in its second season. And it's not a bad show. I really don't hate it. The first season was actually good. I don't think the second season's as good. But, you gotta remember, the first season was good, and then the second season had a hard act to follow. And these were weeks apart from each other. The first season was only 24, 25 episodes. The second season probably is going to run for another 25. So, really, what are you going to do for the next 25 episodes? That's the main concern. What I think is with the Yoshi, I think, is that they're starting to broaden the horizon, which I don't really mind. I don't find that, bad. But the problem with the broadening of the horizon is that it can get too big and too overwhelming. That's really what you don't want, is too overwhelming of a horizon you just passed. You want to try to keep it small and contained, but, among everything else, just try to keep it sort of tight in its own little world. Don't try to expand it out into the other world. And that's what I feel like the first season did. It tightened in its own little world, didn't really expand out that much. And then, the second season, it really did expand. Maybe the show should have ended after the first season, or it should have at least had a few more weeks off instead of the 2, that it was given. The 2 weeks to basically start working on season 2. But enough about the Yoshi. Like I said, it's good. The second season right now is decent. I think if Yoshi, people over Yoshi News wanted to do something with Yoshi, I think do something big, do something bold. Just do something that can really pack in a punch there. That'd be a best suggestion. Moving on to the next series is what was originally titled Ask Smudge, later became known as Smudge Facts. And yeah, that's basically what happened. Ask Smudge ran for probably, I'll say, 13, 25 episodes, and then was converted into Smudge Facts. Why? I really don't know. I thought Ask Smudge was good. Maybe it was because there's not many newer coherence in with it. Like, not many questions being asked. I think that's one of the main issues that happened with it, is that it tried to get some of the audience to ask questions. And, I ask questions. I know we've had friends of ours ask questions. I think it could have lasted if it would have just probably not focused on the audience asking questions, but more or less just other characters asking questions. That would have been a good idea. Probably would have made it last at least another 8 episodes. But I'm digressing here. Smudge Facts isn't that bad, but I'm starting to worry that it could sort of is, what's the word? Transitioning into sort of what I do, which is rants. That's what I'm worried about. It's transitioning into my rants, which is, I just seen what would be the 10th episode of I'm sorry, I meant Smudge Facts, and he's basically sort of ranting on the cost of, I guess, Webkins, that they're $20. But really, that just sort of reflects onto what I do. When I did my SpongeBob rant, that was sort of a little creative. And this one I'm hoping is sort of a little more creative, but then again, it's just a rant. So his next show, and sort of turning back to TVC now, many of you know of my web series Late Night that I did 9 episodes of that show, which were in production. 4 aired, let that be reminded, 4. And then Facebook canned me due to copyright infringement. And still to this day, I don't understand why. Maybe it was because of the songs, but I just think they were just getting sick of it. So basically that happened. So when I was gone, I heard about this show that Yoshi N.E.W was coming out with called The Lad Show. And I got to see it. And I just thought point blank, this is basically Late Night with a dog. And I'm not saying it is. I'm saying that it sort of has that feel. And I guess once I finished Late Night after the 9 production, it sort of became more Late Night-esque. You know, now they got Chicken Bob saying word of the day, which I feel is sort of a reflection on my little brother saying the word of the day here on Late Night. So maybe it's sort of taking a Late Night turn on it. I really don't know. But I'm starting to get a little worried that it could become a Late Night clone. That's my worriness. I'm not saying it's becoming one, I'm saying I'm worried it can become one. And that's what really just worries me. But right now I think it's sort of keeping good. 23 so far, and it's got season finale coming up later this possible month. So hopefully it sort of goes into its own form. I don't want it to sort of be like what Late Night was, which was supposed to be sort of variety type late night talk show. And that's basically what it was. And Lad Show's sort of becoming that, but I want it to become something of its own. Okay. I guess the next thing I should talk about is the original Yoshi N.E.W movies. And they're really not that bad. Okay, I give it that. They're not that bad. But they're nothing spectacular, we'll say. They're good, but they're nothing great. And actually, right now, I'm holding the Yoshi the movie. And this is actually a case I designed, and if you haven't seen that video, go on to Yoshi News. I'll probably put a link in the description showing the video of me designing this. But it isn't a bad movie, but again, it wasn't nothing spectacular. Maybe I'll do a review on this later, probably next year.